Hey everyone, this is Charlie here from One Van, One Dog and Me. Where am I? So I am in a lovely location. I have come to take the legend that is Elvis out for a dog walk. I was feeling a bit cooped up at my mate's house and he didn't want to go anywhere, and I haven't taken Elvis for a walk for a day or so because I've just been feeling really I don't know what's the word. I just felt like I just couldn't go anywhere because I'm stuck in this holding pattern. And it's not that like I don't want to go anywhere. It's just that like everything just seems weird at the moment, and it's not about confidence. It's about just being stuck. Hang on, I'll show you what Elvis is doing. Hang on, here he is, Elvis. What are you doing? Hello. There he is, my little legend that he is. And I suppose that I think I should go into why I'm living in a van. I think that's probably the best idea for this video. So after my breakup, the following week was a bit weird, and I managed to move all my stuff out. And after we did that, and I put it in storage, we were sat at a pub down in Devon, and I had this weird sense of confidence, I could take on the world. And I thought, right, okay, I said to my best mate, I was sitting at the table, we were drinking a pint, and I said, mate, I'm going to buy a van and travel around Europe in it. He was like, oh, mate, that's a great idea. It's a great idea. So in the next few days, I found a van on Facebook Marketplace, and I ended up buying it for 12,000 quid, which at the time seemed like a good idea. But in reality, it was either I took on a rental of a caravan on a chicken farm for £600 a month, or I rented an Airbnb long-term let for £1,000 a month, or a flat for even more money, and plus the bills on top of that. So it was just a absolute necessity at the time. Come on, Elf, come on, good boy. It was an absolute necessity at the time. It was my only real option. Plus, I bought an asset, Hang on a sec. Elvis, no, mate, we're not going to go and see the cows. No. I have to put him on a lead, hang on. Do not want him chasing cows. We are in Devon, after all. Right, mate, come here. Come here. Oh, this is great TV. Is it TV? I don't even know if it's TV. Anyway, so, so yeah, I bought this van, and it's basically on my mate's driveway, and I'm using it as a bedroom at the moment because it's not that I don't want to go out in it. It's just that I feel like I can't. It's just there. I'm in this stuck position, all my mates are like, oh, you've got freedom now, you can go wherever you want to. I'm well jealous. Oh, I'm stuck in a house with my girlfriend and kids and all that sort of thing. And it's but to me, it's the girlfriend and the kids and the house thing. For the last 2 years, that's exactly what I wanted. I thought I'd landed on my feet. I thought, here we go. I've been chosen. I'm step parenting children, all that sort of thing. And we were having nice times, all that stuff, And now it's all gone. So now I'm right, it's just it's as though my brain knows it's all over, and my heart and all my dreams are still up in Bristol, which is, it's just such a weird feeling. I've never felt like it before. Anyway, back to the van. So in the UK at the moment, rentals are so ridiculously high, all over the UK. Young people in my situation have fallen through the cracks, all that. They're now living on the side of the roads, in industrial estates, in lay-bys, in car parks, on campsites. They're living in all these places because that's the most affordable way of living, you know. But my life is completely and utterly, or was completely and utterly devoted to living in a house with, you know, a really nice shed that I could keep all my gardening equipment in, and I could keep all my music business equipment in, and all that sort of thing. And now that's all in storage, and I've now got like a van that I stay in and my other work van, and no way of making any money at the moment, because I haven't really done anything to try and get my head around making any money. Now my friend Mike, you know, he's saying that, like, you just got to give it time for a bit. You've got savings, you know, but like I'm there thinking, oh God, I've got to go and do something. I've got to go and do something. And he's like, no, just chill, just try and heal yourself, you know, at least for 3 months, you know, because you're taking a massive knock, you know, and everything was taken away from me. It was like, oh my God, what do I do? Anyway, get that was that. What a legend. He's holding me together, really. So yeah, that's how I ended up in the van. It's, you know, everyone, you know, there's loads of videos on YouTube about how people ended up in vans, and a lot of them were in similar positions to me. You know, they didn't have anything else to do. They didn't have enough money to buy a house or rent a house or whatever. So yeah, and they, you know, they all said, oh, it was weird at first, and then we kind of got used to it, and now we quite like it. You know, the situation I'm in at the moment, I can't even imagine liking it, because like I said, my heart's still in Bristol, and the life that I dearly wanted, you know, now that's gone, and I have to try and accept that, and that's really, really difficult, because it was taken away so quickly and so harshly. But you know, yeah, living in a van, I mean, because when I got to my mate's house, I was in a tiny little box room, and had a really uncomfortable single bed, and it's not decorated, and you know, and I'd just come from a beautiful house in Bishopston, you know. One of the things we bought together was a brand spanking new mattress that was really, really comfortable. Best night's sleep I've ever had. Elvis! Elvis has gone to chase another dog. I might have to go quickly. Oh no, I think he's going to be okay. He's just run across a field. Yep, he's okay. He's now running with another dog. Right, yeah, anyway. God, this is like live action. This is my life. Come on, Elvie! Come on! Come. He's such a moron. And so yeah, it was like I couldn't have stayed in that box room any longer. So yeah, that's how I ended up buying a van. This one just came up. It was closed. It was just down the road, and yeah, now it's my life for at least a year. You know, because I'm gonna, like I say, get over this little bit, find some work through the winter in whatever job I can do, whether it's delivery job or whatever, and try and get my gardening going, try and get my DJ business going, and just try and get used to it, and then see where I'm at this time next year, see where money's at, and see if I can build a small life for myself, you know. I don't want to be single forever, you know. I'm 48 years old, you know, I want to build a life with somebody. That's one of the things I've always wanted in life, you know, but that is totally out of the question at the moment, and probably for another video. But anyway, this is me in Tiverton, in Devon, rambling on about why I'm living in a van. There are positives, I just can't see them yet. So yeah, we'll have to see how the next few months pan out. So this is Charlie and Elvis from One Van, One Dog and Me, saying see you later. Big love.